Hello, beautiful people. How you all doing? It's been a while. Who dey? Who dey? I saw that one time in one of the social media platforms. Who dey? Who dey? Wherever you are, I want to say welcome back to my channel. My name is Anointed Theo, a gospel artist, social entertainer. Of course, I'm a teacher and a businessman. Today, I want to teach you on how to grow financially in your family life. You know, we're talking about family matters. Now, you would understand that a lot of family are doing better than some. Some are doing better than you are doing better than some. But everybody in our own context, we want to do better every day. You know, family want to do better in their health, in their finance, in their business, in their entertainment life, traveling life. They want to do better in their spiritual life. Most family, they are doing backward regarding their spiritual life. They now pray less. You know, God help us and show us mercy. Most family who used to pray, you see a man who was praying before he get married. Now he's married, he's no longer praying that much again. A woman was praying before, God, give me a husband. He's no longer praying. So every areas of the family, you need to grow better than yesterday. So, but today I'm taking finance, how to grow financially in your family, how to grow financially. I know in some families, the husband and the wife are trying to do things separately. You know, the money, the woman keeps his money, receive his money, keep his money, use his money alone. There's no synergy between the man and the wife. And I think when a man and a woman get married, there should be synergy in their finance. Don't just receive salary as a man, you go spending the money because you are the one who earn the money. No, you should synergize your finance with your wife. Your wife should synergize her finance with you. There should be this collaboration on how to spend the money that comes to the family. Don't just say because you did the business alone, you are just spending the money and your spouse is not aware. Oh, this topic, I don't want it to be long. How do you grow financially as a family man who has a family that he needs to do better today? He needs to do better tomorrow than he used to be in the past as regarding their financial life. Number one, as a family, you must learn how to save money. You know, some of us, majority of us are employees in the context that we are working for somebody to earn salary at the end of the month or at the end of the contract. Now, basically, money that you earn from contract or from laboring for somebody in your company, in your office, you work as an employee, and the employer pays you every month. Most time, those money is not even enough to take care of our bills. But financial experts will tell you that you must take in that discipline to pull out some percentage into savings. You are not going to be working for life. At the age of 55, 60, you are no longer relevant in the labor market. They will retire you. In other words, you don't owe, you can't be employed again. So now that you are young and you are working for companies, they are using you day and night and giving you salary for the strength and the time and the expertise you are putting in. You need to save. One of the ways to grow your family financial life is to be good in saving. In my previous video, I talk about families, how to manage a man who is addicted to alcohol and drugs. So some families, the man might not know how to save. In some families, it is the woman who doesn't know how to save. You know, money comes, they want to spend it. The Bible says only a foolish man spends everything. The Bible says only a foolish man spends everything. So we must be conscious of how to grow the financial perspective of the family. And the only way, one of the way to do this is to also be disciplined in savings. In spite of all the savings, all the bills we have to pay, at least sometimes save some percentage from the incomes that comes to your family. If you save 100,000, for example, every month, 100,000 naira, which is about 130 euros today, at the end of the year, you will be having 1.2 in your account. If you times it by 5 years, you didn't go home, you have saving 100,000 every month. 5 years, you'll be having about approximately 7 million, if I'm not making mistake. Just saving 130 euro every month in your Nigerian account. I'm just giving an example. If you are saving 500 every month, at the end of the year, you'll be having 6,000 euros. If we're talking about euros, 6,000 pounds. If we're talking about pounds, $6,000. If we're talking about dollars. Now, savings helps you to grow financially. So as a family, one of the way to grow the financial perspective of the family is to save. I don't want to go into details regarding this. It will take me more time, but I don't want my video to be this long, so I'm just going to try to rush it. Another way to grow the financial life of the family, the financial perspective of the family, is to invest. You know, experts told us to save. Savings is good, but it is not always that 100% comfortable to just save. Sometimes you have to pull out money from savings and put into investment. You take risk. Investing. Well, which area I will invest now? Be one investor. One of the best area to invest is in real estate. Buy houses, buy land if you have opportunity, because these things, they appreciate over years. They don't crash. You know, when you buy a house, in Europe sometimes you can take mortgage, like you borrow money from bank, buy a house, and you can put rent. Some people get a house, they bought different flats from taking money from the bank, and they put this house in services. Either they put it in rent, and the rent people are just paying the mortgage for them. After some years, the house becomes their own. Some of them put the house for B&B, Airbnb. You know, for those of us that travel, sometimes you now go and rent a room for a night for $50, €50, 100, depending on how well they have prepared the B&B. That's how it costs money. But generally, what I'm saying, that you can invest in real estate. You can buy land. You can buy land in Nigeria. These things will appreciate over time. You can join a cooperative. You understand? But learn to invest from the savings you have made over time. Invest in businesses. It's good to work for people, but don't just have that mentality to grow old only just an employee. Over the years, you would have think of one area or two areas that you can put in the money you have saved as a business, to be your own boss, to be your own business owner. No matter how small it is, invest in something after you have worked for some companies for some time. It will help your family to grow financially. In other words, one of the ways to grow financially is to invest. Investment is the money you put into business to be able to generate profit tomorrow continually, depending on the business you invest in. These are different topics I'm going to be treating if I have time. Savings, investment, these are topics on their own that can take us hours. You understand? Another way to grow your family finance, if you want to grow financially, is to try to have multiple streams of income. Income is the money that comes into the family. So when we say multiple streams, in other words, one of the way to grow financially as a family is not to just depend on one source of money, bringing money to the family. Experts will tell you one of the way to grow financially is to do many things, different things, do more than one thing that helps you to earn money into the family, that brings in money into the family. Don't just depend on only one source. Why? Sometimes that one source can have a problem. There could be some problem and money will stop coming. So if you have multiple streams of income, different things that you are doing that brings money, if one didn't work, the others will keep working. So I don't want to tell you some of the areas you can go into that can bring money to the family. So one major area is any salaries. Yeah, but salary is not, expert to tell you will never make you rich, become wealthy. So it is from salary you are supposed to maneuver, discipline yourself and save and invest in other areas. But what I'm saying now, one of the way to grow financially as a family is to have different strategy of earning money from more than one source. More than one source. Don't just depend on only one source. Let's assume you are earning salary, for example, and the company just stop you, sack you, or the company crash, they close the company, money will stop coming. there was global economic crisis years ago, where companies even in Italy closed down. Across the world, companies shut down, so they were retrenching their workers across the world. So as of today, when you have a job, it's not a guarantee. Anything can happen. Earthquake can happen. The company can be sold out, and they say they want to retrench all the staff. They want to reduce. So what I'm saying is that don't just depend on only one source of income. Make sure you are thinking ahead to see that you are having other sources of income. Okay, maybe you're going to ask, what should I be doing apart from any working as a salary earner? If you have that question, you can ask me on the comment section below, and I will gladly answer you. Or you can send me an email, anointedtheo@gmail.com. I will answer you. Make our time to earn money from different sources. Shout out to you that are getting money from more than one source. Okay. I think another way to grow financially as a family is to make sure that the family, either the man or the woman or the children who have grown up, is to make sure that they cut down their bad habits. Bad habits. I talk about smoking, drug, alcohol drinking, womanizing, clubbing. You know, these are some of the fashion, fast food. These are some of the habits that we have that takes away money from the family. Somebody will tell me, we're not wear clothes again. Are we not going to wear clothes again? No, nobody says you shouldn't wear clothes. But you must be. You must be very sensitive in buying things. You are earning, for example, you are earning $1,002, $2,000, €1,002. You are earning 1,003 pounds. You are only 100,000 naira in Nigeria, for example, and you are carrying hair that is worth 150,000 naira. You want to buy a shoe worth 300 euros. You want to buy a shoe worth 150 euros from that kind of salary. You don't want to grow financially. So those habits, you know, like all these cigarettes, beer, Indian hemp, these things they will say no cost. It's more. Is it not just 20 euro? Is it not just 10 euro? Beer, is it not just 2 euro? Bro, sis, this thing, as you buy them little by little every day, the family is losing money. If you calculate what you have spent in a week, you have spent in a month. Another thing that takes money from family is gambling. Gambling, especially when it has become addicted to the person. You know, you can earn salary, you will use about, from his salary, we just use about half of his salary to play gamble because he wants to win. You know, gambling is you are hoping to win very big money from him. So one way to grow financially is to cut down bad habits in the family. In the family. I'm going to stop here. The video is already too long. And my name is Theophilus. If today is your first time of watching my video, I beg you, subscribe to this channel. I don't really have much time, but anytime I have time, I'm going to be giving us teachings that add values to family life. Believe me, teachings that have value to family life, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Each time you listen, you will definitely learn one or two things from me. So that's why you must subscribe, share with one or two persons, comment, like, and I'll be glad you do. I'll be glad you did. To my returning subscriber, thank you so much. For those of you that watch and also comment, please try to comment. I will read your comment and I will comment, and of course I will like your comment. Thank you so much. I will take this last one. As a Christian, because every topic I take, I always want to relate it to God. As a Christian, I think one way to grow financially is to make sure that most time you are part of the work of God. You are part of the work of God. You are part of helping people. You know, each time you help a poor person, each time you give money to a less privileged, you are helping God. When you are in the church and they are doing the work of God, make sure you are part of it. Don't be that person who is selfish. Selfishness does not make you grow financially. You want to grow financially, make sure that some of your money goes to the work of God, because He is the supplier of that money. He knows how to provide. He's the one that knows your tomorrow that you don't already know. So you must trust Him with your finance. You must be able to believe that if He was able to take you to today, He knows how to take you of tomorrow. So make sure that most part of your money goes into the work of God. I don't know you wherever you are. God is our source. He knows how to provide. Seriously, make sure that you are taking part in the work of God. When you have opportunity, help the less privileged. Send money to the orphanage, no matter how small, if according to your ability and capacity. Send money for the work of God. Send money to give scholarship to poor people. This year I will pay school fees for 3 people in Nigeria. You can. Anywhere you are in the world, you're in UK, in America, in Canada, I want to pay school fees for 3 people this year. Let me give them scholarship. Yes, these are little amounts in Nigeria. Please. And when you do this, God has a way of protecting you from having financial crisis. You know, that car that would have broke down and take your money, you see that the car will not break down. That sickness that would have come and take the family money, you keep buying drugs and going to medication. God knows how to protect you from them. That's one of the things that God does. Spiritually, He covers your finance. Well, I don't have time. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget, if you must grow financially as a family, savings, investment, multiple streams of income, doing the work of God, and of course, having to also reason with other like-minded who are into businesses. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Thank you. Shout out to every one of you. God bless you.